This is how I would learn tech sales if I could start all over. Now, for context, I worked in solar sales at GHS and then selling self-development courses and software at Alchemist Nation. But before that, I was a mobile DJ, club DJ, wedding DJ, actor, car salesman, janitor, karaoke host. So yeah, in my life, I've done some things. No, not that. That actually takes talent. To tell you what I would change, I first need to tell you what I did. So, working as a wedding DJ and planner for, 25 years, I was basically doing sales. I mean, that was a big part of my job. Meeting with clients, getting them to trust me with their one and only, most important day of their lives, and I had to be good at it. I had to really work at it, or people would scream this at me. You suck! So, super successful career in that department, but when I hit my 50s, I knew I needed something else because I thought, who wants a 60-year-old DJ? My first thought was to become a mobile notary. What you do is you drive around important documents for people to sign, you get their IDs, you verify them, you fingerprint them. Anyway, looks like it paid really well, but it turned out that the overhead was really, really high. No, not that kind of high, but I mean like 40% went to paper, materials, gas, overhead, etc. So if I made $100, I was really only making $60. I was like, no thanks. So after many moons of research, I came across tech sales. Doing my research, I found that, well, it pays pretty good. And, since I truly did have some sales experience, I thought it would be a really good fit. So I transitioned to selling software from selling soirees. That's a fancy word for party. I researched, then I over-researched, and then I over-researched again because I wanted to find the course or boot camp that provided the most value. That's important. I didn't go for the cheapest. I mean, I did that with the notary stuff when I trained, and I had to relearn it from another source, so that was a big time and money waster. And I didn't go for the training that would cost me $1 million, thousands of dollars, an arm and a leg. Did you know that the saying, an arm and a leg, it comes from, I don't know. I don't even know why I brought that up. So what did I learn in my tech sales training? I learned what spin selling was, the sales process from discovery and outreach to presentation and follow-up, how to cold call, write cold emails, how to build rapport. I mean, there was a lot in there, a ton of stuff. It was everything I needed to know to actually do the job I wanted. Now, how did I know that this bootcamp would teach me that? Because the people teaching me were actually doing the job I wanted.
Hello.
That's why I chose the bootcamp that I chose. It wasn't the fee, although that was very reasonable. It was the fact that the class that was being taught, the information that was being handed to me in this bootcamp was taught by instructors who weren't instructors. They weren't teachers. What they were actually selling tech in real life. It turns out all that sales stuff wasn't even the most useful material in the bootcamp I took. What was it? Well, for me, being out of the job market for over 25 years, owning my own business, it was resume writing, LinkedIn, and how to interview for these jobs. These were by far the most useful things to learn for me. Also, I discovered so many companies will train you. And if you've already been trained well, it will kind of be more like a refresher course, so it's gonna come a lot easier for you after you're hired. I know that. I know that too. I totally know that. But you need to learn how to do the job, answer those questions in the interview, and once you're hired, relearn this stuff in the way that they do it. Which brings me to my point. What are you doing here? If you're still watching, you're probably, searching for a way to get out of the pit you're in, like I was. Maybe you're trying to figure out if tech sales and a tech bootcamp is a good idea. Do you need a 4-year degree to get a job? Do you even have 4 years to spare of your life working at Starbucks selling grande and venti drinks to people? That's medium and large, I think. I don't know. I don't even know. Okay, look, times are changing, and even this old man standing here can see the writing on the wall. I mean, I'm working in tech now. I'm working in AI, I'm doing consulting, I'm doing training, I'm doing other things. And for 2024, I'm set to make around $91,000 to $104,000. And that's after only 11 months in this industry. So yeah, it took me 11 months to get here. Okay, so reality check. Some of the boot camps out there, they're gonna promise you $60,000, $70,000, $90,000 jobs right out of the gate. Well, that isn't what happened for me. My first gig was like $45K a year. I mean, that's where I learned a lot. And then I moved up to about $65K, and now, well, I already told you what's coming up in my life. The easiest way to get started is to take the free introductory courses these boot camps offer. Now, if they don't have a free intro course, then no.
No! God, please, no! No!
So you need to see if it's a good fit for you. See what it is. Is it tech sales? Is it IT? Is it coding? Software development? Human resources even? I don't know. Take the trial and see what clicks. So for instance, Course Careers, it has all these bootcamp options. You just need to choose a path and then get started. And then you're on your way, and that's it. You start learning and training and going. And that's what I did. You know, I started my tech sales bootcamp on January 9th, 2023. I set a goal. I said, I want to complete this and pass the final. Yes, there is a final by February 1st. I achieved that. Now, I retook the final a couple days later on February 3rd because I wanted to get to 90%. It just looks better. And then I decided to study the material again, really know it, because you never lose access to that with Course Careers, and because I wanted to really know my stuff before I interviewed. So I decided to do that first, and then I sent out my application and resume on February 15th to a couple jobs. And then after applying to about a dozen jobs or so, I got hired on March 14th. I remember this because it was Pie Day, 3/14, but I didn't get any pie. So about 2 months from starting the boot camp, I had a full-time job, just 2 months. Look, I'm 57. If I can do this, you're going to kill it. You just have to start. Okay, so if you made it this far in the video, I'm going to assume you either really like my videos or you're waiting for another joke or meme.
No.
No.
No, he's sleeping.
It's my favorite. Or you really want to start a career in tech. If that's the case, click the link in my bio or down below or wherever the link is. Take the free course and get started on your journey. I mean, the sooner you do it, the sooner you're going to get to where you want to get to, right? What else? Oh, do the thumbs up thing on the video. Or share it, I think. You're supposed to share it. Or tap, tickle the subscribe button. Do all that now. Go.